Coming in for a landing. All right, TV. That's my tribe and my village. We're here. And guess what? I was in the middle of making some mashed potatoes. And I thought, need to show that one how to do it. So in all fairness, I've already did my potatoes, but I'm going to back it up and show you. You take, instead of buying a box of mashed potatoes on the shelf, if you read, you don't know what all that crap is inside of those potatoes. You don't have to do that. You can buy a bag of potatoes and you're trying to feed your family, feed yourself. If you're by yourself, or whatever your situation is. I don't know what people's situation is, so I'm always leaning towards kids, but there's single people there. There's, I don't know who all you're feeding. Go and buy yourself a bag of potatoes. You can make homemade mashed potatoes yourself. Okay, go get yourself a bag of potatoes. I always peel my potatoes first. And a lot of people don't like, they have issues with cutting the potato. Now I could do either, or I can cut it, and I'm not going to cut this one because I've already done it, just showing you can use a knife. This is what my aunt and them used. This is what my family used. They did not have this potato peeler, but this is a potato peeler, and you can do it like this and skin it. The little coupling inside of here is for any brown spots that you want to scoop out. That's what that's used for. This is your little scooper for any brown spots that you need to scoop out of the potato. But you can take this and shred it. Using this, you'll keep more of your potato compared to, not unless you're very skillful like my aunt and you could cut the skin off of a grape, because they always fussed at us like, don't cut all my potatoes. So we had to cut it really close, and I learned that skill. But anyway, you take your potatoes, however many you want. I don't know how many people you're going to feed. Take your potatoes, cut them up, or you can leave the skin on. If you want mashed potatoes with skin, you can leave the skin on. That's where your nutrients, that's what they tell me, that's where the nutrients are. Just wash it really, really good. And I would take like my little scrubber here, and I would scrub it if I'm going to eat the skin. Okay, peel your potato. Once you peel your potatoes, then cut them into quarters. Cut them up like this. See, I've already did it. Cut it up like that. Get yourself a pot. Put some water in it. Now we're doing garlic mashed potatoes. Get yourself about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Peel it back. Peel it back. Take the peeling off of it and put it in there whole. Put the garlic in when you put the potatoes in, uncooked, and let it cook together. This is how you're going to end up with garlic mashed potatoes. You ain't using no garlic powder. No garlic powder, because I've used garlic powder before, and sometimes you'll sprinkle, and sometimes I've eaten and got too much garlic powder. Get you some real whole cloves of garlic and peel the jacket off of it and put it in the water. So when you get ready, once you strain your potatoes, then you can just leave that garlic off. You can just discard it. You don't need it. It has boiled in the water. So here you go. Here's my potatoes, right? Because I've already did this, and then I thought of you guys. Here's my potatoes. I'm making homemade mashed potatoes. Here's my ingredients. I've got some salt. I've got some pepper. And I've got some sour cream. Now, I will use milk. Back in the day, if I was doing this the way my aunt did, she used sour cream. She used pet milk, but I'm not going to use pet milk. I'm going to use lactase. Miss Mary can get tripped up. Anyway, I'll show it to you. And we're going to put some butter in there. So what's my ingredients? Let me get it again here for you guys. So I'm moving right along here. Because we're making homemade mashed potatoes. We've got milk. I use lactate. For people who are lactate tolerant, we're not, but we started using it and we love it. There's butter, and I melted my butter. How much, Miss Mary? What's the word? Eyeball it. Okay, we're going to use salt and pepper, and we'll put some sour cream. Those are the only ingredients that I'm going to use. Remember, they're garlic mashed potatoes, and I've already boiled my potatoes with whole cloves of garlic in it. Do not put the whole clove of garlic in the potatoes. Somebody bites into it, it's too much garlic, but it has seeped into the potatoes. Now, we're doing homemade, right? So we're not going to use a mixer. You don't need a mixer. We're going back. You don't have to have that. Ta-da! This is what my aunt used. This is what I have. You can use it. It's a masher. It's a masher. And look at here. Hopefully you can see me. You just take it and you mash the potatoes down. You just take it and you mash, mash, mash. When you guys are out and you go by a garage sale or you go to an estate sale and you see these types of things, pick it up. Pick it up for 50 cents. Like that lemon squeezer. I got that years ago for about probably 50 cents, you know. Anyway, here you go. What's that for? This is what it is for. We're making homemade mashed potatoes. You don't need that that's in a box. You can make your own. You can make your own mashed potatoes. I'm going to add my butter according to your taste. I'm going to add my salt, and then I'm really careful with my salt because we don't want a lot of salt. So I eyeball it and then I dump it in. So I'm in control of my salt. We love pepper, so you can do your pepper. Sour cream. Because when you have a baked potato, what do you have? Oh, can I have some sour cream? Same concept. Then we're going to add some milk, okay? Now, here we go with the milk. How much milk? Do a little bit. Do a little bit at first. Just start with a little. Don't go crazy with it. Just enough. You got to eyeball this stuff, right? You know, like our parents didn't have measuring and stuff. They just knew how to cook. I mean, over a process of time, you will learn what works and what doesn't work. But just eyeball it. Start with a little. You can always add more, but don't add too much because you can't take it away. So start with a little. A little goes a long way. Don't forget, I put the sour cream in there. So we've got the sour cream, and we've got, and here, I'm making mashed potatoes. You can do it. You don't need to buy a box. Take $3, $5 and buy yourself a bag of potatoes and make your own homemade mashed potatoes. Garlic mashed potatoes. People are going to love it. People are going to love it. You know, it might sound like I'm like shouting on here, but it's that I get so excited when I'm showing you guys something. I'm excited. I'm not shouting. I'm just excited. I am so excited. Okay, here we go. Now, my husband always said, leave a few lumps in there, but I don't do no lumps. If you've got an electric mixer and you want to use it, fine, but you don't need one. This is made plenty of garlic, homemade mashed potatoes. This is all you need. We're going back. You were going back. Here we go. And this is fun with the kids. Let them have fun doing it. Here you go. Can you see me? I need to step away a little bit. Step back. How many of you guys recognize these kind of bowls? These are what my aunt and your family had. They would come in, some people had them in red, not red. Some people had them in yellow or green, and they come different sizes and stuff. And I have them here. When my sister-in-law passed away, this was the only thing that I took from her house for a memory. These are the bowls. They used to come like that. And they were always very nice, you know. So you get those bowls and you can put them in the microwave, and you know, they're really good. All right, here we go. We're making homemade mashed potatoes. There we go. Now, let's try it. You might find that it's up to you what you want your texture to look like. If you want it a little thick or if you want it more creamy, You can always add more milk, but don't put too much milk in it because remember you put the sour cream in there. Okay, now Miss Mary's gonna taste it. Now that I'm not big on tasting my food, I just trust my food's good. But something like this, I'll taste it. Mmm, garlic mashed potatoes. They're delicious. Need a little bit more salt. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Don't go crazy with the salt. I'm gonna put a little bit more pepper in there too. I think I'll do a little bit more milk. Why? Because Miss Mary's eyeballing it. Eyeballing it. Okay, here we go. Because I wanted just a little bit more, not so thick. So here we go. This camera needs to follow me. Here we go. And you just take it and you just mash, 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 mash. This is how you make homemade mashed potatoes. Okay? There we go. Run and go get yourself one of these. It'll work well for you. You can make potatoes. When you're making sweet potato pies, you can use it. This is what we used back in the day. If you see one and you come across one, they sell them in the store too, probably for a lot more money. If I was you guys, I just watch. When you go to garage sales, when you go to estate sales, go in the kitchen. Don't just stop at the furniture. Go in the kitchen and see what kind of utensils or stuff that they have. Okay, guys? All right, this is Miss Mary making homemade mashed potatoes. Okay, guys, and you got your homemade mashed potatoes and you're looking good. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know if you got one of these. Let me hold it up again. Let me know if you got one. If you come across one. Okay? Bye.